Okay, you look at A.J. Brown, which is this number one wide receiver who got one target all night, and then you got CeeDee Lamb.
But when was the one target?
That's the target,
But
though.
I'm saying,
when was the one target?
I'm saying you could have it both ways.
54 seconds left in the game on 2nd and 11. It was the one target. He runs the out route.
You wake up this morning saying A.J. Brown had a better day than CeeDee Lamb?
You know what you wake up saying, though? A.J. Brown's team is 1-0.
Of course.
Right, like that's what
I get it.
But the thing is this, though, and we shouldn't do this on TV. And so I apologize if people think this is rude. That's the non-player.
Oh, stop. CeeDee Lamb is
let me tell you why. I'm not looking
at fantasy football. Ryan, I'm not. Don't belittle me like that. I could come in and say, as 3X players are saying one thing and give an alternative perspective that maybe CeeDee Lamb did play well. And
Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and let me finish for one.
Okay, go on.
It wasn't about you. It was going to be about me.
Okay.
As a player.
What is happening, YouTube? This is Shigit Yeshua. This is another Mo Talk. So, several ESPN talents don't want to work with Ryan Clark anymore. Go figure that. I believe that Ryan Clark has put himself in the corner and he's about to get that label as difficult to work with. Once you receive that label as difficult to work with by execs and people in higher positions, this is where your career began to start coming to an end. Now, Ryan Clark is not new to controversies. He's a very opinionated person, and he is not afraid to share his opinions, even if his opinions is different from the narratives that is being pushed. But I believe that this last controversy that he got himself in with Peter Schreiber, I believe that this is the straw that is going to break the camel's back. Clark, as we know, he played in the NFL for 13 years. He got into this public spat in live TV with Schreiber, who was hired away from the NFL Network on Friday, and the two ESPN analysts was discussing CeeDee Lamb's gameplay against the Philadelphia Eagles just last Thursday. Now, CeeDee Lamb, the all-star, all-pro wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, he caught 7 balls this particular day, and he went over 100 yards, but it was 3 big catches that he did not come up with. He dropped. Peter was suggesting that CeeDee Lamb still played well. Clark said it didn't matter because the Cowboys lost, which I agree with. I agree with that. Now, this is the thing. Ryan Clark began to discuss how that was just the non-player in you that feels that way. And when he said that, this rubbed Peter the wrong way. He says, "I'm not looking at fantasy football, Ryan. Don't belittle me like that." Schreiber shot back. "I can come in as 3X players are saying one thing and give an alternative that maybe CeeDee Lamb did play well." Now, ESPN is facing pressure from the fans to punish Clark over this, man. Because this is the time that we live in. Everybody is sensitive, and you can't have an opinion, and you can't discuss things the way that you used to could back in the day, right? So now the fans are on ESPN, and the public feuds with the NFL earlier this year. He called out Robert Griffin III for his criticism of Angel Reese. Clark suggested that RG3 couldn't relate to Reese as a black woman because his wife is white. And Clark apologized for that. And he has apologized for what he just did with Peter as well. But it has gotten to a point where the public don't want to see him on TV no more, man. And I think it really sucked because I believe that Ryan Clark is right in this instance. Look, Peter Schreiber, he hasn't played football. And if he haven't played on this level, right? And who would know what the locker room feels like after a loss like this? Ryan Clark would. Who would know how the players are thinking after a loss like this? Ryan Clark would. I don't know, maybe his words were strong, Maybe he could have said it differently. I don't know. But the thing is, if you are a plumber and I am an electrician, you may know a little bit about electrical work. But I can always come to you and tell you that's that plumber in you, because what you thinking on this is not right. That's all Ryan Clark was doing, man. I don't think that he was trying to embarrass the dude. I don't think that he was trying to belittle the dude. He was just trying to give him a different look as to how an NFL player is looking at this shit, man. Because I can guarantee you in that locker room, there were players that were saying, dang, Lamb, if you had caught one of those 3 passes, it may have changed the outcome of the game. Yeah, you played well, but you didn't catch the ones that mattered. Y'all get at me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one, man. I hate this for Ryan Clark. I'm going to wish the best for the brother, man, but he's going to have to learn how to tone it down if he's able to escape this one here the next time.